By default, the WEG CFW300 drive displays the output frequency. Can we change it to display RPM? Sure. I'm going to use this free WEG programming software as a parameter lookup tool. It isn't actually connected to the drive in this video. If we look at the 400 parameters, my motor is set up for a rated speed of 1720 RPM at 60 Hz. So to convert the display to RPM, we just scale the display to 1720 instead of 60. Parameter 208 is the display scaling factor. We see it defaults to 600, but parameter 210 moves the decimal point over one digit, so we end up with 60.0 Hz on the display. And parameter 209 selects the units to be displayed. So all we need to do is change parameter 208 to scale the display to 1720, change parameter 209 to show RPM, and change parameter 210 to 0 decimal places. Now it's important to remember, this only affects the motor frequency displays. Everything else in the drive still uses Hertz. For example, if we go to parameter 121 to enter a motor speed, it's still in Hertz. So let's tell the drive to run at half speed, which would be 30 Hertz. And scroll back down to view the motor output speed in parameter 2. Now if we hit run, the drive ramps up to half speed, which is 860 RPM. Perfect. Notice that the speed reference in parameter 1 is also an RPM. Again, the scaling only affects those two parameters. Now because it only affects the display, you can scale the display to whatever you want. Feet of conveyor per minute, the shaft rotation after your gearbox, etc. And you can change the units from Hertz, RPM, volts, percent, or just turn them off. These three parameters give you a lot of flexibility over what you can display on the LCD. So use it to your advantage to present a display that's in units that make sense for your application. Click here to learn more about the WEG CFW300 variable frequency drive. Click here to learn about Automation Direct's free award-winning support options, and click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll be notified when we publish new videos.